Muhammad Ali once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." All of us have something we want to achieve in life, whether it be wealth, fame, or comfortable and a happy life. For better or for worse, life is full of uncertainties, and risks are part of our daily lives. But if we look at what Muhammad Ali said, if you won't take a risk, you won't accomplish anything. While there are certainly some risks that shouldn't be taken, there are also those that are worth taking. These risks can significantly impact your happiness and quality of life, and might even aid you in accomplishing your goals in life. So stay with me until the end as I share with you 14 life-changing risks that you should be taking in life. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. 1. Risk inadequacy. In life, there are times when we feel we are not good enough or that we don't have what it takes. That's why sometimes we miss some good opportunities because we are afraid that we can't live up to the expectations of others, or we think that we couldn't keep up with the work. But isn't it better to find out for yourself instead of continuously wondering if you could or you could not? Remember, instead of regretting it for the rest of your life, go and risk inadequacy. Because you will never know the answer to your what-ifs if you don't go and experience it yourself. You'll never know. You might just have what it takes to be the next superstar. 2. Risk being turned down for a job. You cannot always be the candidate with the best qualifications for an open position. There is plenty of highly qualified competitors available. Even if you're the best candidate for the position, you may not get chosen. That's life. But if you don't try and risk being turned down, how can you hope to land your dream job? Persistence usually pays off. People that demonstrate a strong desire for the position and appear to be a good match for the company often impress hiring managers. Experience does not guarantee success. Think of it this way: if there is a risk of you being turned down, there is also a possibility that you might just get hired. 3. Risk exposure and being judged. Nobody likes being criticized or judged negatively. Nonetheless, we all criticize others and at the same time are constantly being judged. People create opinions after observing actions, things, and other people. It's in our human nature. Of course, some criticism is beneficial. However, more often than not, other people's opinions don't carry much value, so don't let them bother you. 4. Risk putting it all on the line. There may come a point when you must risk everything to succeed, and this can be terrifying. If you're going to take a big risk in your life, it's best to do it when you're still young and have time to recover. The greatest accomplishments frequently necessitates the greatest risks. However, make sure that the risk is calculated. Know exactly what you're risking and what the reward will be. 5. Risk admitting that you don't know. You shouldn't feel humiliated if you don't know something. Discovering that you don't know anything useful is a great opportunity to learn something new. Most knowledge is pretty simple to obtain, but only if you ask questions and are prepared to admit your ignorance. 6. Taking full responsibility for your happiness. Our happiness is a direct result of the choices we make and actions we take. You frequently be disappointed if you rely on others to make you happy. Instead, accept responsibility for your past and present behavior. That may sound harsh, but accepting responsibility for your future actions should feel liberating. Your happiness in the future is entirely in your hands. Yes, the words and acts of others can have an impact on you. However, the greatest solution to get control of your situation is to rely on your judgment. 7. Letting go and starting anew. We sometimes try to hang on to things we no longer have or things over which we have no control. We constantly blame ourselves for previous relationships or missed possibilities. The past is no longer relevant. Yes, it can teach you valuable lessons, but worrying about it will only hold you back. So just let it go. Accept the end of something to start something new. Essentially, you can think of life as a game in which you have a very little control over the rules. Successful and happy people, on the other hand, take advantage of the rules and are willing to bend them. They take that risk. 8. Pursuing your dreams. Sure, many people have pursued their dreams with enthusiasm, only to fail miserably. What's more terrible is that most people never take the risk of truly pursuing their dreams. Everyone should make a concerted effort to fulfill their dreams at least once in their lives. After all, you don't want to be sitting somewhere old and decrepit and wondering, what if I had done it? What type of life may I have had? 9. Risk rejection. We are frequently rejected because of the person who turned us down rather than because of ourselves. Whatever the stakes are, whether you're asking someone out on a date or simply seeking advice, some people will simply refuse to comply with your wishes. Many people avoid asking for what they want because they are afraid of being rejected. It frequently appears to be better not to ask at all than to risk a no. But how can you expect a yes if you don't even ask? 10. Experience something new. There is always an element of risk while learning or trying something new. Skiing, skydiving, and even learning to skate can be daunting. There is a real possibility that you will hurt yourself, but you feel so good when you overcome your fears. It's the same thing when you take a significant risk in your life. It takes a lot of guts to quit your job and move abroad or pursue a new career. But if it is truly interesting to you, you must take the risk or risk remaining unsatisfied with your life. 11. Risk missing out on something. People dislike losing out on enjoyable activities or events. Sitting in your favorite bar with friends every night or taking that vacation might be very tempting. We might feel like we miss out on something if we only devote ourselves to our health, career, and achievement. Business first, a pleasure later can be boring. But consider this. How many parties, concerts, and beach vacations have truly made a difference in your life? What could you accomplish if you were willing to miss out on anything once in a while? 12. Risk saying I love you first. Being the first to say I love you to someone might frighten even the most courageous among us. It's because it leaves you emotionally vulnerable. And if your partner does not say I love you too, you will suffer the ultimate rejection. But you'll never know. The other person may just say the answer that you're looking for. And even if they don't, at least you'll know where you stand in the relationship and can reassess it. 13. Expressing your opinion. Everyone has an opinion on almost everything. It may appear risky to express your point of view. After all, you don't know how it will be received. You might offend someone, you might even discover that your point of view is incorrect. Many people would rather avoid potential confrontations or disputes than speak up for themselves. However, if you don't speak what you think, at least some of the time, others will believe you have nothing to offer, no principles, or even lack intelligence. Even if their opinion are often unpopular, interesting people express them. They are usually successful because they have a little fear of failure as they do of speaking what they think. 14. Risk losing friends. Friendship is essential. Life would be quite unsatisfying without them. They can, however, come in a way of your aspirations. When pursuing your goals, you will frequently need to spend a significant amount of time alone. Friends can sometimes make it harder to concentrate and stay focused. Some friends would even try to persuade you to give up everything because they feel left out. True friends will respect your dreams and understand that you need time apart from them. Even if they don't see you as frequently as they would want, they will strive hard to maintain their relationship with you. We have already reached the end of our list. But before we wrap up today's video, I want to ask you guys, what risk have you taken in your life and what was the result? Please share with us your experiences in the comment section below. You might not realize, but we are surrounded by different kinds of risk every single day. Risk, after all, is an essential part of life. Every time you walk down the street, you risk being hit by a careless driver. However, when you choose to take risks, you're exercising control and power over your own life. Yes, things can go wrong, and failure can be devastating. However, failing to take a risk is usually a costly mistake. Everyone can look back on their lives and regret not taking risks. But remember, the greatest rewards in life often comes from taking risks. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.